Swimming in a sea of senior citizens is one way to describe how I felt during the first Florida College Lectureship I attended as a student 42 years ago. Many mature soldiers of the cross were there, men who had spent decades studying the Word of God and working in the Lord's kingdom. At the time, it didn't really register who all those good godly men were, and unfortunately, the opportunity to get to know most of them passed without being seized. Thankfully, a few reached out to me as a young man and impacted me in important ways. Those memories have come to mind as the 2022 Florida College Lectureship begins today. Unfortunately, circumstances won't allow me to attend this year, even though it is my class's 40th anniversary year. As I reflect on this, I'm also reminded that many making up the sea of senior citizens, mature soldiers of the cross, who will be walking around the campus this week and delivering lectures, were my classmates 40 plus years ago. To the old soldiers of the cross, I say, thank you for leading the way into battle and fighting the good fight. 2 Timothy 4, verse 7. However, you haven't finished your course just yet, so don't get mushy or maudlin. Instead, keep on storming the strongholds and capturing people's minds with the knowledge of God. 2 Corinthians 10, verses 3 through 4. You are needed as much today, perhaps even more than you were back in your younger days. Philippians 1, verses 24 through 26. Reach out to the young men. Take them under your wings and shape them into stern stuff for the battles they will continue to face long after your race is run. Young men, seek out those old soldiers and ask for their guidance and leadership to prepare you for the days to come. Don't look at them as old people, senior citizens who don't know what you're going through. They were once in your shoes and now have decades of life and Bible study experience to draw from. So draw from their wells. And to the men of my generation who are becoming the mature soldiers of the cross, sink ever more deeply into the Word of God so you can hold to the pattern. 2 Timothy 1, verse 13. You are standing in the gap, shoulder to shoulder with the more mature soldiers and the young soldiers, joined together in the fight against those outside and among the Lord's people who are delivering destructive doctrines even now. 2 Peter 2, verse 1. Whether young, middle-aged, or one of the sea of senior citizens, you can be strong in the Lord and stand firm in the whole armor of God. Ephesians 6, verses 10 through 17. You are needed. You are appreciated. So keep up the good fight. Thank you for watching Morning Minutes in the Bible on An American Missionary. Until next time, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.